Today on Season of War.
Just kidding.
Hey guys, Team ETB here. Dylan, Kyle, and we're going to recap what we did last weekend at the Season of War GT.
So we'll start with just going over the actual venue, hosts, etc. What else was going on? So it was a good turnout. There's lots of people there. They had an incredible old world tournament going on. I believe it was Val Heffafinger was running that. There's a Blood Bowl tournament as well, which I think they were having the most fun out of everybody. Like,
absolutely.
Just big shouts from that group. And then Josh Akins and Jordan from Season of War, Jordan, was running the Season of War GT. The venue was good, tables were good, ran smoothly, no major issues there. So it was a pretty good tournament overall, just on the arrival. And we're going to start going into just a quick play-by-play of our rounds. Go ahead with round one.
All right, my round one, I was into Fire Slayers, big Droth list. I was able to eke out a win, very, very close. It was like a 4-point difference between me and David Franco. Shout out to him, he did a great job.
Nice. Any major lessons or anything like that from the round?
Droths
hit hard.
They hurt. They do. And I was lucky I didn't make the mistake of killing the father first, so I didn't get the sons, didn't get the buff.
Nice. Okay, round one for me was Carl of Season of War, Carl Owen. So he was running Kharadron, some Morghast, and some Stalkers, and a one-up save is really hard to get through. Great game. I've played against Carl a bunch of times. He's always fun. So he did win. It was pretty close considering. It really came down to whether Archaon could kill Kharadron. And spoiler, he didn't get Slayer of Kings and he didn't kill him. So I lost.
OBR's hard to move.
Yeah, but it was a good game. It's a lot of fun. Carl later won Best Sports.
Yeah,
he
one of them.
He won Best Sports.
Yeah.
And then both other Francos got Best Sports subsequently.
Second and third, yeah. Round two, I was into Garrett Fearling's Disciples of Tzeentch. Super close game, came right down to our round 5, where he was able to eke out the points to finish me off. Disciples of Tzeentch is it's tough to go into Zangor list.
Yeah,
it's a lot of bodies.
And the Zangor hit surprisingly hard, and we're not seeing a lot of Tzeentch on the table right now. As a Tzeentch player, I'm not really sure why. You don't have the killing output that the game is kind of catered to right now, which might be it, but you always score your tactics. So they're a high-scoring army, but not a punchy, killy army right now.
They do a lot of things well, but not as well as other armies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For round 2, I got to play against John with his Cruel Boys. So I'm sure if you've paid attention to the tournament, you've seen his army. Beautiful. Gobsprack is on a giant seagull, just painted to the nines. It was awesome. He won Best Presentation.
Yeah.
Really good game, really clean game. Was very enjoyable. I lost. Spoiler, I lost. The challenge was the dirty tricks and the tower, because my army is very much run forward, slam them in their zone, and just don't let them move. I did that, but then he always had the +1 to rolls to his dirty tricks.
Yep.
So every turn I had something fighting last, and I only have 5 units in my list.
And it hurts.
So it really did limit my output, but that's Cruel Boys. That's what Cruel Boys does.
Yeah.
It was a good game.
My round 3, I got to face Yuri and his KO, beautifully painted. That one frigate that's done up like the Cathay lantern is gorgeous. I got ahead in the beginning. I was able to take out 2 of his ships, the gun hauler and the frigate, but I just KO destroys this list.
Yeah.
And it was just about getting as many points as I could before Yuri put me down.
Fair enough.
He was nice about it, though.
He was gentle as he murdered you.
It was absolutely.
Yuri tends to do that. So round 3, I had Benjamin. He had Git's list. It was a lot of fun. 2 units of big 6 trolls and then a bunch of squig. So It was a good game. Really, it just came down to a redeploy countercharge type game. So his trolls would move forward, I'd redeploy away, he'd fail his charge, I'd move forward, and then I'd get the Therodons into the trolls. So I kind of got lucky on some of those interactions where I was able to dictate when my Therodons were fighting his trolls, and then Archaon just went and bullied things. So it worked well. I did win that game. That was on Grasp of Thorns. It was a good game.
You're able to control the battlefield and do what Archaon does.
And I was able to take out the shrine.
That's important.
So he was able to bring back his Swig herd, and then I got the knights across the board into the shrine.
Nice.
And so then when they took it down, it really limited his recursion. So he didn't bring back any of the trolls, which is a big deal.
Right on. Sunday morning, round 4. I had a really great game against Matthew Santiago. He brought Cruel Boys, and it was a list designed to take out mine. Killabo, Bolt Boys, 4 units of the Killa Boys.
Yeah.
Great guy, was super friendly. Let me down easy as he was deleting me off the table.
Yeah.
That was all about just scoring as much points as I could, and he just took it away at the end. Last 2 games just trounced me.
And what Dylan and I talked about on the drive to and from, both of our lists are very counterable.
Yes.
So, like a monster killer list, a KO list are really hard against a 6 model monster match.
Yeah.
Like those are some hard counters. So we kind of planned that going into it of like this might not really be a winnable game.
Just get
score
as many points as possible.
Points.
Yeah.
For round 4, I had. Oh, my writing is terrible. It was Dave or Dan. I think it's Dave. Dave with Nurgle. He had a bunch of flies. It was a good game. It was just a matter of being able to punch through the flies, and the one turn that I won priority because I'm a 1-drop list and he was a 2-drop list. He used his reroll, and so he got priority, which means he got his flies to charge into my knights, and really that was going to be the deciding thing for the majority of it. Oddly enough, his 4 Blight King flies charged into the knights and they killed 1. It was a horrific flub roll and then some great saves. So he was definitely disappointed with that interaction. But then over the course of the next 3 rounds, the knights were just pinned with all the flies, which is what he wants to do.
Yeah.
So he was able to. It came down to a very close call at the end. Essentially, I needed to make a 13-inch charge with Archaon, and I rolled a 13, but he had cast a spell for -1 to my charge. And that was the difference between us tying and me losing by 5 points.
Wow.
10 points.
So super close game.
Good game. Yeah, it was a good game.
All right. Round 5, final round for us. I fought Matt McCabe. Funny thing about Matt, he remembered me from when I used to play Daughters of Cain. We had played at Crit Roll before, and or Crit Hit.
Yep.
Yep. And he remembered me, which was great. This time he was playing OBR and I was playing Flesh Eater Courts. I was able to get into the Morghast really early, keep them pinned between the Terrorgeist and Usharon. Strike last on everything. And I slowly just ate away at his army and got through the table.
Yeah.
Being able to make a pretty substantial win at the end. But round 5, too little too late.
Yeah. And Morghasts are scary. So like they can usually kill pretty much anything they want.
They blundered 2 dragons right away. Like just like as soon as they hit back, gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they can do that. For round 5, I had Vassal. He was another Cruel by players. So again, lots of strike last for me. I did win this game. I was tight, 59 to 53.
Ooh.
But the game was great. No complaints. Again, did the redeploy dance where I redeployed my Therodons away, and then in my turn, and then he failed his charges. Then I moved forward and was able to control the combats with the Therodons. But most importantly, Archaon fought Kragnos. Archaon didn't kill Kragnos. My mounted lord killed Kragnos.
Wow.
Which was hilarious. But that's all I wanted. I just wanted Archaon to kill Kragnos. But it was good. Can't complain. One thing we didn't do is talk about our lists.
Oh.
So we probably should have done that at the beginning.
Yeah.
We'll do that at the end. So I went 2-3. Dylan went 2-3.
Yep.
We placed 24th and 25th.
Yep.
25th and 26th, something like that.
25th and 26th, yep.
Yeah. So, seems fine.
It's middle of the pack. There was 40-something people, right?
Yeah, middle of the pack.
Yeah.
These lists, like my list, is very much designed for controlling the turn order. So my list is Archaon. It's a one-drop list. Archaon, 10 Knights, Mounted Lord, and then 9 Therodons and Aether Rot. My list really is designed on, I'm going to give you first turn, I'm going to take second, I'm going to roll the Eye of Sheeran and try and double turn you. I didn't roll the Eye once this weekend, and this list is like a 4-up I win, on a 4-up I don't win, and I'm struggling.
Yeah.
So, simple, straightforward, go smash a list.
Yeah, and I did something very similar with my Monster Mash. Managed to get all of this painted in a week, leading up to the GT. We got Big Usharon, mounted Terrorgeist, mounted Zombie Dragon, 2 unmounted Terrorgeist, and an unmounted Zombie Dragon, and Felgrin to sit on the throne and just give me his delusion. Very much similar thing was I'm going to make sure that you go first, or hope that I get that double. I don't have the eye, so I have to really just luck it out.
It didn't help.
Yeah. Well, and that's Monster Mash, like you said. We knew going into it that we weren't going to 5-0 anybody.
Yeah. These aren't 5-0 lists. No. We knew that.
So we had a lot of fun. We played to have a good time, and there were a lot of good players there, and it was a great showing.
Yeah.
And Jordan and Josh put on a great showing for running that TO. They were like on top of it on all the tables, constantly around.
Yeah.
Shout out to you guys. Thank you very much for hosting the Seasons of War GT.
Yeah, it was great. Thank you. And yeah, it was a really a very competitive group too.
Yeah.
So it's that kind of that question, like that nuance. Sometimes you have these huge GTs, and it's great because there's so many players. And when you get to the end, you have your top tier players filing through. But for this GT, like after round 1, there were a bunch of really great players that got paired against each other round 1, which normally they wouldn't see each other till later on.
Yeah.
But it was just the caliber of the tournament. So overall, great time, great tournament, great people, great lists.
It's a good time.
The usual.
Yeah. And we hope to be back to another Season of War GT soon.
Yeah. All right. Thank you very much, everyone.
It's Team ETB signing off.